Hello, everyone, and welcome to the community of We with Dr. B. I am your host, and I am super excited that you all have decided to join me today on another episode of a segment in my podcast. Now, today is going to be a little bit different. And today's episode is going to be I am okay until I'm not. And you're probably wondering, okay, where is this going? What do you mean I'm okay until I'm not? I've had, the unfortunate experience these past couple of weeks, the second to be exact, where I lost my father. And I know many of you all have experienced, an insurmountable amount of grief on so many different levels. And it's one thing when you are called to serve others and going through their different challenges and levels of grief. And it's something really different when now it's reverse. When I'm going through this type of grief. I lost my brother 2 years ago, and that was in an insurmountable of pain, and having to navigate that, my family and I. And so now here we are, 2 years later, and my dad transitioned. And so my sisters and I being daddy's girls, and just having so many amazing memories of him, and then now knowing that as we have known him to be here is no longer with us in the way, in human form. And I always encourage those that I serve, and now I am experiencing it again, is that to a lot of times we're taught to hurry up and get past stuff, hurry up and move past it. Okay, it'll be okay. Just keep moving forward. But sometimes that could be a major issue. Yes, don't get confused. Yes, we are to move forward in life. However, we want to slow down and experience the pain. Slow down and experience the grief. Embrace it. Become one with it, so that as you're feeling this pain, you're able to process exactly what you're feeling. You're able to think about, what it is that your body is going through. Excuse me. And so it's so important that we remember when we're going through these challenges and grief, when we are feeling, like I call them waves. It comes in a deep wave. When that pain hits you, it hits you, and it hits you hard. Be present in it. Slow down, pause, feel the pain, feel what your body is going through. And it's okay. When I tell you it is okay, community. And I want you to understand, never allow anyone to tell you how long you should spend time in grief. That's an individual journey. And you make that decision on what that looks like for you. It's no judgment. It is not being able to be told, oh, you know what, you've been in grief this long and you should be done. And yeah, that's a whole no. I want you all to remember that this is a reality part of life. Yeah, we all know it, but you can never prepare yourself for getting that phone call or the notification of your loved one transitioning. And you may see signs of preparation, but it hits so different, community, when you get that notification or call, or however way you are being made aware of your loved one or family and friend have transitioned in a way, then we know it to be here on earth in human form. And so I encourage you to remember to slow down and be present. I encourage you that when you're going through grief you. That's a true statement. I am okay until I'm not. That is so real. And when you are in that space, like I said, it comes in waves. When you're in that space, you can, in one moment you're feeling well, you're talking, you're laughing, and then all of a sudden it hits you. You don't know when it's coming. And when that wave hits you, ride with it. Don't try to resist it. Embrace your grief. Embrace it and understand the importance of you having to go through that process and your family and friends having to go through that process. It is so important that we understand that we understand what your thoughts are real, what you're feeling is real, what you are experiencing in your body is real. Be present in it. Don't feel like, oh, I should be stronger than this. You are strong. It doesn't mean that you're not strong. It means that you're human. It means that you're feeling. And it's great to feel. It's great to be present in that. So, absolutely, please do. And in that moment that you're going through that, remember to breathe. Breathe in peace. Breathe out anxiety and learning to become one with the experience. I am learning that's an art to learn how to do that. And I have a thing with sunrises. I love sunrises. And so every morning I'm looking out the window to see what that sunrise will look like, because it's a constant reminder of brand new mercies. And I just love it. I've been doing this for years. I have not seen one sunrise that looks alike. Not one. And that's the amazingness of the God that we serve. That it is so beautiful in the essence of the variances of colors and the hues and how they all blend together. And when I look at the sunrises now, it's a little different for me, because when I see the sunrise, I just feel like, like it's like the sky, I feel like the sky is open and giving me that moment to say, hey brother, hey family up there, hey dad, I love you, and until we meet again. And it's it is, I don't know, it's such a joy for me now when I look at the sunrises. It's so amazingly beautiful. And like this morning, it was hues of like pink and like almost like a pastel pink, and hues of white and gray, and just a mixture of blue in there, and it all blended together. And then, if that wasn't beautiful enough, I started seeing like hues of like orange and like yellow, and it just all meshed together, reminding me, like I said, of brand new mercies. And right in that moment, it just felt like the heavens were opening. It was just amazing. It's just so amazing to see that. I'm sharing this experience with you all, community, to remind you to live each day on purpose. I'm self-disclosing and bringing this experience to, again, to remind you that we get one life, and you want to live your dash to the fullest, every single day that you can. If you haven't spoken with a loved one, or if you haven't spoken with a family or a friend and you're thinking about them, they were placed on your heart for a reason. Pause what you're doing. Spend that 5 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute to reach out to say, hey, I was thinking about you. Just wanted to let you know I love you. Or I was thinking about you. Please do that. It's so important. I can't stress that enough, because you want to live without regrets. And I don't feel I have any regrets with my dad. And I remember so many priceless moments in growing up and as an adult, with him. And he was amazing. He was amazing. And I'm sure you all share that same sentiment on, family members that have gone on, that you feel they were amazing. And I want you, for those that are listening to this recording and you feel like, well, you know what, Dr. B, I do have regrets. I missed out on things. I wish that I did. I wish that I had. I wish that I said. I want you to give yourself some grace, please. And I want you to think back, instead of focusing on what I didn't do, or I wish I had, or I wish I had said, and kind of make a decision to choose to switch your thoughts to, but I did do this. I said that. We experienced this. And begin to leap from that platform so that it can bring you a sense of peace. No, I'm not saying don't think about, well, I wish I had said, I wish I didn't say. If that's what happened, process it. Please, community, process what was going on in that scenario that caused you to do or say and think what you did in that moment. But I'm asking you not to get stuck in that place. And I'm asking you to give yourself some grace to be able to say, I did those things and I forgive myself, or I forgive them. And I'm not going to hold on to the hurt of the negative pain that doesn't serve me well, but I'm going to experience the pain of the loss. And believe me, and I know this, that as days go on, and hours and seconds and minutes, that pain, that sting of that pain will get a little lighter. That I do know. However, but before that time comes, be present in where you are, with what you're thinking, what you're feeling, and remembering that it's okay. That is okay. That is okay, community. And remember that we've had that opportunity to spend with them in life as we know it. And knowing that we want to remember not to live with regrets, and remembering the great moments, the great times, and cherishing that. And then not just stopping there, but then carrying the legacy on, carrying that amazing legacy forward in generations to come. You laying down that foundation, you doing things differently to create a greater now and future. And you're living each moment intentionally, and that you are remembering to mind your mental health. You are remembering the importance of being one with your family, being one with yourself, being one with in your relationships, and enjoying each person, and enjoying those moments that you get to do that. And so I want to encourage you to remember that. Remember the importance of love. Remember the importance of forgiveness. Remember the importance of releasing, letting stuff go. Remember the importance of enjoying one another and creating priceless memories every moment that you can. It's amazing when you have that to hold on to. And so while you can, please remember to do that. While you can, please remember to say those things. While you can, please remember to forgive. While you can, remember to love, to sing, to dance. Smell the flowers, the roses, the flowers. These are different type of flower. And I got another bouquet over here I'm going to be putting up soon. But I love flowers, and just creating those memories, oh my gosh, that you can just hold on forever. And so I want to remind you that I got you. I'm here for you. And that we can get through this together, because we can. I want you to remember that when I tell you to mind your mental health, I'm taking my own advice as well, because it is so important for that stable stable, go forward, stable going forward, stable going forward. And then remember, if you want to cry, cry. If you want to scream, scream. If you want to run, just run, 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 run to kind of get some of that anxiousness out of you, then do that. But I want you to be present in what you're feeling, and I want you to feel it. Feel it. Because you heal as you're feeling it and processing it and moving forward. Please don't forget that. Community, I'm super glad that you spent these few moments with me to hear and to heal together, because it's important. It is so important. I want that if you are going through a healing process right now, send me a message, and I will definitely respond. Send me a message and also I can be reached at Dr. B at wearebarclaycs.com. Dr. B, DRB at wearebarclaycs.com. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, so as the podcasts are being put out, you will be notified of the important mental health messages that are coming out to help you to grow to your next level. And so I want you to remember, community, that I am Dr. Barclay, Dr. B, one of the most loving, one of the most caring mental health therapists you will ever meet. And so I want you to reach out. Let me know how I can help you navigate your grief. Don't forget to like and subscribe again. And until next time, community, be well, stay safe, keep shining. And don't forget being present in your moment and being present in your purpose, and walk it out one moment at a time. Until next time, community, Dr. B will see you soon.